everybody, and welcome back to more of the Inquisitor series where we're trying to find scientists.
Please, we did everything you asked.
Not your fault. New orders say you die.
What?
Get to the nearest mining platform. You will be protected.
So if you'll remember, we're trying to, re-stabilize the core of the planet. In order to do that, we need all these scientists to find. So that's why we're finding them.
Go. The mercenaries are no longer a concern.
I'll have a team get them to safety. Nicely done.
At least each of these are different. They could have easily made it like the same sequence over and over, but they do change it up quite a bit, which is nice.
What's going on? You're not with the Hutts?
Show a little gratitude. We'll get you to safety. Privileged to see you work, my lord.
It's worth mentioning that this is the first episode with 1080p available to it, and with that being said, it's also a shorter episode than usual, just because I didn't want anything to go wrong with my encoding settings, so I'm reducing the risk of that happening. Not all the episodes will be like this, it's just one of those things where I'm trying to, test new settings out.
I'm nearing the coordinates of the Republic evacuation caravan.
All right. It's full of random civilians fleeing the planet. But there are 3 members of the Government Mining and Geological Committee along for the ride. Smartest engineers on McCab. Get them out, and we're looking pretty.
They had a machine with them. Massive droid.
Who had a machine? Was it the mercenaries? Focus on my voice.
I can't. Who are you?
Be silent.
Phobium squad must have caught up. And it sounds like our intel on the Isotope 5 droid was right. Be extremely careful.
Ooh, got another droid to kill. Goody. This is gonna be not fun, but at least he's not one of the big ones. Now, I got to mention that my character has been making a lot of dark side choices lately, and there's a reason for that. It's not just because she's feeling slightly evil. It's really just actually more simple than that. She's just pissed. Let's be honest. She went into the core. The scientists told her to go down there in order to inject the core of the planet with, I don't know, something to be able to find out where all the isotope deposits are within it. And while she was down there, there was a giant ground quake, which ended up, collapsing the entire facility, and she got buried under a lot of rubble, even after having to defeat mercenaries on her way out. So it was just one of those things. She's a little pissed, and it's more directed at that scientist, but he's proved useful thus far, so she's not necessarily going to kill him right away. However, she wants to, because this is one of those things where he was incompetent and she got buried and almost died because of it, and it would have been silly for her to go down like that. So she's a bit pissed, which is why a lot of these dark side choices are happening, especially with the mercenaries. Like the first one is just like she could have easily saved the Zabrak mercenary, like the lead mercenary, but she didn't because it was dead weight. She went out of there. So she just left her there. The second one is that they found live mercenaries still in there, or I guess not necessarily mercenaries, but or maybe they were. But she tortured them and let them go home and tell them about their experience, so that way they'd never mess with her again.
Stay back! Stay back! I heard rumors the imps were on Makeb, but this is not about the war. We're just getting civilians off-world.
You're in no position to argue, Captain. You have 3 engineers traveling with you. Bring them out.
Your engineers died in the fighting. You can kill me, but it won't make a difference.
It's all right, Captain. You're worth more than we are, anyway. If you want us to mine for you, you're a little late. Word is the planet's core is unstable. Whole place is coming apart.
The Dark Council requires your knowledge. Serve at my side, and you will be duly rewarded.
I don't think so. These people are under my protection. I won't let you kidnap them.
What if they want to come, Captain? I'm offering a chance to stabilize the core and save Makeb. Are you with me?
I think you'd better get moving to the evac site. We'll be okay.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I heard what happened. We'll send someone to pick up your recruits. See you back at the mining platform. We're almost ready to start.
Now, unfortunately, that conversation was kind of dumb, and the reason why it was is because we're trying to keep this whole the Empire stabilizing the core idea, under wraps, and then she just went and straight told this Republic officer, and he's probably going to go report back and tell the Republic. So, I don't know what's going on there.
Are we all here? With your permission, my lord, we'll start the briefing.
Nani kara mirek agam, ja uklibik.
The Isotope 5 deposits in Makeb's core generate powerful gravitational and electromagnetic fields. Until recently, those fields maintained the core's equilibrium.
The rapid removal of Isotope 5 caused the fields to fluctuate and destabilized the core. Now Makeb is tearing itself apart.
Nebaga imana, naki naya, bila maknam unya kamnalebik.
You have my attention, Nadran. Why do we want to accelerate the planet's destruction?
Nani kara mirek agam, ja uklibik.
There won't be time for the mantle to fully crack before the core settles into a new state of equilibrium.
The acceleration won't be easy on the planet. The ground quakes will be worse than ever, and the aftershocks will continue for months. The mesas will disintegrate, the cities will burn, and the gases released will likely poison the atmosphere. But it's that, or total annihilation.
You'll see a new Makeb, and when it's over, the Isotope 5 will be intact and ready for harvest.
It's a dangerous plan, but it's all we have. Let's proceed.
Kambul jaki nanu, kinama ami bina wamkam karak.
The timing's perfect. The whole population is fleeing the planet, so that'll get rid of the huts while we work. But the Archon still thinks we're trying to mine the isotope. He sent his forces to blockade the laser drill platforms. All his forces.
This isn't the first time he's interfered. What if he knows we're trying to save the planet?
In that case, he'll convince the other huts to halt the evacuation.
We'll keep an ear out on the hut's communications. Should tell us something.
You'll want to scatter the Archon's armies around 3 drill sites, so our engineering teams can move in. We've spotted Isotope 5 droids advancing on the nearest platform, programmed to target you personally, according to intercepts. I'd take it as a compliment.
Targeting a Dark Council member is a declaration of war. Not that it will save the Archon. Engineering teams, prepare to move out.
For the Empire!
Lord Sitharat would have had tactical advice, but all I can say is kill the rotters.
Wow, there's actually quite a bit to unpack there, and a lot of it is very good information.